Welcome to this explanation of 4 exploits in Victoria 3, patch 103. We'll be discussing multi-building, one of buildings, double piecing, general teleportation, and zero-cost construction exploits. The multi-building exploit allows you to build multiple of buildings that you're only supposed to be able to build a single one of, although only some of them. In this case, we'll be doing it with skyscrapers. In order to build a skyscraper, you need to have the production tech, reinforced concrete, and the society tech, steel frame buildings. Then, if you have a state with high enough urbanization, you will get a journal decision allowing you to take an ongoing action to survey a site for a skyscraper, which once completed, then allow you to build your skyscrapers. Now, you're only meant to get a single skyscraper. Notice that the finished skyscraper says cannot expand. However, you can say to build a whole lot of them in parallel, and as long as you have production capacity, they will all finish. Jumping ahead to when they finish, and when they're finished building and hiring, they will provide their benefit, which stacks 25% government administration throughput, as well as getting the throughput bonus for having multiple of them. So, having 10 skyscrapers here, we get 11 skyscrapers worth of effect, a huge, near enough 300% administrative throughput bonus to the government administration produced by these buildings. The same can be done with the canals, both Suez and Panama. However, it's a bit less useful than with the skyscrapers. The canals will grant you bonus prestige, and that prestige can be used to catapult yourself so high above all the other nations that they will de-great power. Then you can puppet and annex them in 2 wars rather than requiring a couple of dozen wars to eat up all their many states in the case of the larger tags. The exploit cannot be used to do wonders such as Big Ben and Statue of Liberty. The multi-piece exploit allows you to get war goals multiple times. In this case, we're going to be getting Spanish war reps 2 times by declaring war against Portugal, using Spain, the secondary partner, enforcing Spanish war reps on them when they capitulate, and then again on Portugal. Once war has broken out, get the secondary member to capitulate for the war goal against them. Once you've enforced the war goal on the secondary partner, you can then do the same on the primary. Then, once you've beaten up the primary person enough, they feel a willingness to accept your peace, you can ask for the war goal again. This then results in you getting 2 sets of war reps from the secondary partner. Additionally, it does actually cost the enemy 2 sets of war reps, which can be helpful for crippling them economically, militarily, and discouraging them from going into future wars with you because of that debt. The general teleportation exploit gets around the fact that normally generals need to take time to move. However, if you set them to a front and then change the kind of command they're given, they instantly teleport there. This can be useful when fighting large wars across vast distances, so that you don't have to wait for months and months and months for your generals to move from front to front. It's also extremely useful that when fronts split, sometimes your armies get teleported back home to allow you to return them to where they should have been in the first place. Honestly, I don't think Paradox should fix this exploit until they fix the fact that sometimes your generals fall off the fronts, because this lets you correct that current issue. Now onwards to the zero-cost building exploit. Normally, building costs are a significant component of your national expenditure, and this exploit lets you pay nothing to do building. The way it works is during the week, starting on Monday, you pause your building. This triggers the game to say that you have no construction costs during the week. Then, on Sunday night, you resume building, and on Monday morning, you pause again. As you'll notice, buildings get built, but nothing actually gets paid.